Welcome to the wild world of HOA drama, where one grieving veteran's quiet Colorado corner lot turns into ground zero for the most explosive neighborhood takedown you'll ever hear. Picture this. I'm Marcus M. Donovan, 52, retired Army Corps of Engineers after 23 years defusing bombs in places you couldn't pronounce on a map. 8 months ago, I moved to Pinehurst Estates, a peaceful little subdivision with pine-scented air, friendly families, and the kind of quiet that felt like healing after losing my wife Elena to pancreatic cancer. We had dreams of a garden, a workshop, crackling fires on winter nights. Cancer stole her before we could plant a single flower, but I built the workshop anyway. The smell of fresh shavings mixed with her lingering vanilla perfume became the only thing that drowned out the silence. Then came Brenda Hartwell, the HOA president, 48, real estate agent, white Mercedes driving nightmare in designer heels and a cloud of overpriced perfume. She got elected, and suddenly reasonable rules vanished. She started raiding my $1,800 stack of premium seasoned oak firewood while I recovered from surgery. Piece by piece, like I wouldn't notice. Tire tracks in the gravel screamed Mercedes-sized. Then the certified letter arrived. Excessive firewood creates visual blight and fire hazard. Reduced to one cord, 20 feet from all lines, or $200 daily fines. On my corner lot, impossible mat. She'd rigged the rules to force me to comply or lose everything. Police said civil matter. Lawyer? $400 per hour against a six-figure earner. That night, in the workshop, surrounded by Elena's unfinished projects, I decided, you don't survive combat zones to get buried by a clipboard tyrant. Elena always said I was most dangerous when people thought I was harmless. First move, security cam screenshots, crystal clear shots of Brenda loading my wood into her trunk. I knocked on her door at 8 a.m., photos in hand, calm as a polite serial killer. Beautiful morning to discuss property theft, don't you think? Her face went full slot machine meltdown. Through the garage window, my own wheelbarrow staring back like a confession. I gave her an out. Return everything, pay up, drop the citation. She threatened restraining orders instead. Escalation was swift. HOA harassment complaint against me. But then neighbors started talking. Dave Patterson lost patio furniture during a vacation inspection. Margaret Walsh's hand-painted German anniversary gnomes vanished after questioning fees. Facebook Marketplace listings matched stolen items. My purple sprayed log ends included. Brenda wasn't just a petty thief. She was running a calculated operation, targeting vulnerable folks, creating impossible violations, profiting off the chaos. Then the real bombshell. Her husband Craig dropped divorce papers and bank statements. Gambling addiction, $230,000 owed to dangerous people. Casino receipts, loan shark schedules, enforcers in black Escalades photographing houses. The thefts weren't greed, they were survival. Embezzlement too, $47,000 siphoned from HOA reserves through fake invoices. Every homeowner faced $1,200 special assessments. Brenda had invited organized crime into our zip code. Time for the trap. I ordered fresh cords of oak, loud and public, honoring Elena's memory. Spread word I was heading to Denver for surgery, property unguarded. Actually, I camped in Dave's guest room with night vision and a cooler of Elena's casseroles. Brenda took the bait hard. Pre-sold my wood on Marketplace before stealing it. Criminal backup arrived. 3 pros with bolt cutters, jammers, even house blueprints. We prepped like a mission. 12 hollow logs packed with legal flashbang devices. Loud as jet takeoff, blinding light, 0 real damage, crafted by my old demo buddy Jake. Motion sensors. Military-grade channels immune to their jammers. Midnight. They hit the pile. Suspicious pro tapped a log. Feels hollow. Brenda hissed. Payments due in 16 hours or were fish food. Loaded. Addiction overrode caution. Then, false alarm. Margaret Walsh's panic button triggered fake sirens. Crew bolted like roaches. Brenda, desperate, grabbed one alone. Boom. A massive flash lit the neighborhood like daylight at midnight. 120-plus decibels echoing off houses, smoke rolling, Brenda stumbling back blinded and singed. Porch lights snapped on. Neighbors poured out in pajamas, the ultimate block party. Police cruisers rolled up to multiple explosion calls. Officer Martinez found Brenda dazed amid scattered logs. I walked out with the evidence portfolio. Footage, marketplace proofs, embezzlement docs, Craig's bombshell envelope. The crowd erupted as stories poured out. Stolen gnomes, furniture, lights. Craig revealed the debts, threats, break-ins. Tom Morrison laid out the financial ruin facing everyone. Brenda went from dictator to broken criminal under spotlights and smartphones. 6 weeks later, Brenda pleaded guilty to theft, embezzlement, racketeering, probation, community service, $52,000 restitution. Real estate license gone. Craig in witness protection. We built the Elena Donovan Memorial Garden in the common area. Roses, Margaret's gnomes, solar lights from Mrs. Jules. Brenda attends it every Saturday, learning what community actually means. I became HOA president unanimously. New rules. Monthly transparency, audits, oversight. Neighbors bonded over beers and property disputes like civilized people again. The peace Elena dreamed of finally arrived. Not the quiet way, but through one loud, satisfying wake-up call. And yeah, next week I'm heading to Phoenix to help a disabled Marine fight his HOA over an American flag display. Because some lessons never get old. Don't mess with veterans, don't steal from grieving widows' husbands, and never underestimate a man with nothing left to lose, except maybe his sense of humor. These stories are wild, fictionalized entertainment inspired by real HOA frustrations. But the karma? Chef Iskis. Drop your own nightmare below. You're not alone in the fight against clipboard tyrants. Who's ready for the next explosion of justice? Fire.